before long. How did Cruz reach that?
So a lot of fans in Pittsburgh were wondering if O'Neal Cruz could really play a good defensive shortstop. Well, I guess when you have the wingspan of a condor, it comes in handy every so often. What's up, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. Lots to discuss today. A huge day for the New York Yankees. The Cardinals hit not one, not two, but 4 home runs in a row, and the Braves are right on the Mets' heels. But the only thing is, Jacob deGrom, he's coming back soon. If you guys are going to any baseball games, concerts, anything like that, use code Fuzzy on SeatGeek to save yourself 20 bucks off your entire order. And also, we're on the road to 400K, so don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. All right, so we have some breaking news. We just talked about Jacob deGrom. He is making his first rehab start today. It is going to be against a single-A team. Kind of reminds me of Revenge of the Sith, where the poor younglings, I mean, I'm not going to go into that, but you guys know exactly what I'm saying. Those poor souls are going to be snatched by Jacob deGrom. I would be terrified if I was those single-A hitters. Now, it's also being reported that Jacob deGrom might opt out of his contract at the end of this year, like he pretty much said he was going to, and that the favorites to land Jacob deGrom, the Atlanta Braves, the division rivals of the New York Mets. I don't know if I believe that one, Buster Only. I don't know who your sources are, but they might be, dude, trust me. You guys remember a few days ago when Cleveland had back-to-back walk-offs against the Twins? Well, yeah, the Twins are now doing to the Orioles what Cleveland did to them. So I feel really bad for Jordan Lyles. He had 7 punch-outs in 6 amazing innings. The Baltimore bullpen has been pretty good all this year, but Nick Gordon and Jorge Polanco both powered up to make sure that the Twins had a chance of walking this off again. And Jose Miranda, you sweet prince. Well, he's not a sweet prince to me because I'm a Cleveland fan, but that's a cool walk-off for a young kid just trying to earn his stripes. Again, he is a rookie. You know who I hope had a fantastic night yesterday, maybe ended it with a fat burrito with extra guac? Paul Blackburn of the Oakland Athletics. I mean, this guy tried his absolute best, throwing nearly 7 scoreless innings against the Mariners. He now has a 2.9 ERA on the season. It's just kind of unfortunate that he ran into the rookie buzzsaw that is George Kirby. Kirby was blowing people away, striking out 9 over 7 insane innings. Justin Upton, who has been terrible for Seattle, by the way, he wasn't terrible on this swing. He evens it up, and Abraham Toro singles home the winning run just an inning later. The Mariners are 4 games away from being 500. They are 38-42. Please keep this up, because I feel like the entire baseball community wants to see the Mariners as well as the Angels in the playoffs. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th in this one, where Victor Reyes steps in with his team down by a run, and well. Victor is trying to stay in this lineup. Akil Baddoo has been raking in the minor leagues. He was amazing back in 2019 talking about Victor, but he's kind of fallen off since then, so that's cool to see. He's hitting 304 on the season, and then the rookie Riley Green now has a chance to do something special, and of course, he does it. His very first home run in the big leagues is a walk-off blast to center field in Comerica, which means he absolutely crushed this ball 435 feet to dead center, and the Tigers are luckily in a struggling division, so they're only 12 games. I say only. They're 12 games back. I don't know if that's possible, but it could be worse. If you like home runs, yeah, please don't go anywhere. The St. Louis Cardinals started this game off with 4 consecutive home runs. Nolan Arenado hit one. The rookies, Nolan Gorman and Juan Yepes, also hit one. And then finally, Dylan Carlson finishes it off. I can't remember the last time that I saw 4 consecutive home runs, but every time it happens, it's a lot of fun. I guess the only problem was for Cardinals fans, the Phillies were up for the challenge. I mean, it took a little, but after 3, it was tied back up at 5-5. Both teams traded runs again, so this one was going to have to be settled in the 9th or extras, and this Nolan Arenado guy is disgusting. Listen to these stats. 17 home runs, 55 RBIs, a 150 WRC plus, and I can't even believe he has 11 DRS, 11 defensive run saves at the hot corner already. Those are video game numbers, my friends. All right, so you know who's really embarrassing me and making me look stupid? This Isaac Paredes fella. That is his 12th home run of the year. Randy Arozarena and Pinto find holes, and they give Shane McClanahan even more room to work with. Wander Franco was back in the lineup. He belted his 5th home run. Hopefully he can get hot soon, because if Wander Franco gets back on track and the Rays have the Cy Young favorite in Shane, they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. Shane McClanahan might be the baseball version of Vecna from Stranger Things, because he is snatching souls left and right. 10 more strikeouts over 7 innings. He lowers his ERA to 1.74, so he's leading the league in FIP and strikeouts. That is a perfect combination to win the Cy Young. Right now, I think that he will be the starter in the All-Star game, just ahead of Justin Verlander. So this was a big day for Tampa Bay. They win game 1, and then they come away with a huge sweep of the doubleheader. Francisco Mejia connected on this one, and look at Paredes. Izak did his thing again in the third on an RBI double. But wait, there's more. Paredes had another home run, so he had 2 home runs in his first 57 games as a member of the Tigers. He now has 13 in 39 games with the Rays. So when the trade first came out, Austin Meadows for Isaac Paredes, this was the reaction video. Here is the title. The Rays trade the best hitter in a stupid move. Yeah, this is the title now. I am sorry, Isaac Paredes. I was not familiar with your game. Francisco Mejia hit another home run, so let's say he's having a decent season, mainly because he's walking less than 1% of the time. I don't even know how that's even possible, so he needs to get on base a whole lot more. Regardless, Vladdy hit his 19th home run, but the Jays fall twice to the resourceful Tampa Bay Rays, and the Tampa Bay Rays are now just 1 game back of the Boston Red Sox for 3rd place in that division, which means pretty much 2nd place in the AL wildcard. So yesterday, I tweeted that Cleveland hit back-to-back home runs, but I was also cautious because it came against the Yankees. So I was like, yeah, we had back-to-back home runs, but what if we made them mad? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I kind of went viral because my tweet got a bunch of likes on this account called Baseball Images That Preceded Unfortunate Events. I don't think that it was unfortunate because I knew what was about to happen. But yes, the Yankees did in fact go Super Saiyan and kick our faces in. All right, so DJ's home run sparked a massive rally, and the Yankees scored 4 in the 3rd. Garrett Cole also settled in, by the way, so not only did we get punched in the face by the Yankees offense, but Garrett Cole, he was pretty good as well. Matt Carpenter pelted a 2-run home run off a lefty, and yeah, just enjoy the absolute beatdown that was game 1 of this doubleheader. What a travesty. Now, there's more because Anthony Rizzo and Giancarlo Stanton were savages in the box in game number 2, and I think Cleveland left an Aaron Savali a little bit too long, as yet again the Yankees got to him in the 7th. Nestor was great, by the way. 1 earned run, 0 walks over 6 innings. I think he had 6 strikeouts as well. But the offense was relentless, putting up 19 runs over those 2 games in the doubleheader, and the bullpen worked around a few hits to keep it scoreless over the final 3 frames. This Clay Holmes guy is disgusting. 15 saves and a stupid 0.49 ERA on the season. So this might be some harsh criticism, but I think the San Francisco Giants are one of the more boring good teams in all of Major League Baseball. Like, real talk, I can't remember anything exciting from them in all of 2022. It could just be me, but the White Sox teed off for 3 runs in the 4th inning, courtesy of Gavin Sheets and Yohan Moncada. Dylan Cease knew that Shane McClanahan was pitching, so he had to show up. Now, he wasn't as good as Shane, but he goes 5 with 5 strikeouts, only allowed 1 earned run. The White Sox got all the way up to 5 runs after some awful San Francisco Giants defense, and Graveman got another save opportunity. He has 5 on the year, and the White Sox, they're creeping up to 500. They're still very much in it at 37 and 39. Jesus Aguilar. Okay, I botched that on purpose because I wanted to get the pronunciation police in the comments. Jesus hits a 2-run slam, and Daniel Castano was very efficient, allowing 1 earned run over 5. Juan Soto is now up to 15 home runs, which still kind of blows my mind because he's hitting 220, but he still somehow has a 380 on base percentage, which means that he has an all-time great plate discipline and plate approach, in my opinion. Avi Garcia stays hot with an RBI single, and Tanner Scott has a rare 0 strikeout relief appearance, but he is now up to 9 saves for the Miami Marlins. The Ice Horse was back at it. Ice Horse, aka Michael Chavis, connected for his 9th home run, and O'Neal Cruz almost ripped the cover off this baseball. 113 miles an hour on his 3rd. He just needs to work on his plate discipline. He is striking out a little bit too often. Yelich got that run back as he continues his resurgence over the last few weeks, but Vogie and Diego Castillo answer with 3 runs of their own. Bryce Wilson has not panned out at all for the Pirates, but he does go 6 in this one. And then as soon as he left, the Brewers smoked a few RBI extra base hits, but David Bednar was nails, sitting at 12 saves, and he could be some trade bait. The Pirates could dangle him at the trade deadline because he has been very effective since last year. You could probably get a few pieces for him. If you're an Angels fan, you might want to look away for a few seconds because Kyle Tucker started off the bloodbath, and Jake Myers has been a man on a mission to earn more playing time. The machete, they call Martin Maldonado that because he cuts down base runners. And then you have Bregman, he singles home Altuve right after, and Jose Urquidy followed up Javier's gem with 6 innings 8 strikeouts. Yes, he allowed a home run, but it was to Taylor Ward, so nothing to be ashamed of. The Astros then turned the Angels staff into their personal home run derby, belting 4 in the 6th and the 7th innings. The Astros are top 5 in almost every important offensive category, and their pitching is now number 1 in all of baseball in terms of ERA. They are now at 50 wins, and they are not looking to stop crushing teams anytime soon. Austin Riley, speaking of crushing teams, he has been crushing baseballs. He is now in the 20 home run club, and Michael Harris was gifted a free RBI after taking a walk with the bases loaded. So yeah, the Braves, they prove once again that they can score runs, but this Spencer Strider kid, he was the story of yesterday. He is bursting onto the scene just like Ian Anderson and Wasker Yanoa. Spencer Strider carved it up for 6 innings. He had 11 strikeouts, gave up just 1 single hit. He has 79 strikeouts in just 53 innings, and did I mention he's 23 years old? He throws a million miles an hour, and he makes people look stupid with his off speed. Riley has another RBI later, and Will Smith converts his 4th save in the absence of Kenley Jansen. So Atlanta, they're just 2.5 games back of the Mets for first place in the NL East. All right, so Starling Marte, speaking of the Mets, let's talk about them right now. Marte had a 2-run bomb, only to have Cole Calhoun say, give me that lead back. Talk about Cole more in just a moment because Mr. Heim said, my name is Jonah. Some of you are far too young to understand that reference, and I have pity on you. But Jonah Heim has been really good this year. He's on pace for 20-plus home runs and a WRC plus around 120. And Cole, he's about at the same pace as well. He got his WRC plus up to 104, so maybe not 120 like Heim. But Seager and Taveras extend the Rangers lead to 7-3. Leota Taveras was once considered a top prospect in baseball, but he pretty much was the worst hitter in baseball a year ago in 2021. A small sample size is proving that he looks a whole lot more confident in 2022. Last but not least, but what are the Red Sox doing? Listen, I'm not trying to take anything away from the Chicago Cubs, but the Boston Red Sox looked horrific this series. Chicago goes up 2-0 before the 3rd, and Mark Leiter Jr. was great. If you have no idea who that is, don't worry, I didn't either until about 13 seconds ago. He pitched nearly 6 innings for Chicago, and he struck out 5. He only allowed 1 run on a double play to Rafael Devers, and that's it. Robertson has a 4-out save, and the Cubs are now on a 4-game winning streak. There you go. So that is going to do it for today's recap. Those are all of the games from yesterday and this day in MLB history. 86 years ago today, a young 17-year-old San Diego Padres prospect got his first pro ball hit. His name, Ted Williams. I can't believe that was 86 years ago already. So again, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and enjoy the web gems.
Donovan, who did not start yesterday, back toward the middle. Stott in shallow center field, throws him out. Oh man, he looked like Jimmy Rollins pirouetting like that.
What a play, and an important play because these two guys coming up.
An 0-1 from Darvish. He chops one gently left side. He leads the majors in infield hits, but Manny Machado has one of the all-time cannons.
Swinging a drive, hit out to right field. Wade back, still back, and up against the wall. He makes the catch from Tim Anderson. What a play.
Great concentration.
First pitch.
Adolis Garcia, first pitch swinging, and a beautiful lunge by Lindor to pick off the line drive. One pitch, one spectacular out.
Hanging slider and look.
This one drilled out towards right. Backing up is Peterson at the wall, leaping, and he makes the catch.
Got to pace off that warning track. How many steps does it take?
Now grounded up the middle, and Junior stabs it. He throws from a knee on a bounce.
Incredible. Saved a run.
Gordon, last one the other way into left field. Santander at the wall.
He caught it.
Did he make the catch? My goodness, he
Right off the top of the wall.
This Oriole outfit, I tell you.